What's good, YouTubers and YouTubettes? This is JBsports back again with another one. Got some breaking news out the NFL. Wide receiver Antonio Brown has been released from the New England Patriots. After 11 days with the team, they have released him. I think the problem was they had a situation where another woman came out and accused Antonio Brown of sexual assault. A Sports Illustrated article came out with that a couple of days ago, saying that another woman, I think she worked around Antonio Brown's home. She was a worker that was doing some work for him, and she said that he sexually assaulted her. Now it got known that to the New England Patriots that he sent some threatening text messages to the lady. They said he had one of those text messages. He sent a picture of the lady's children. So they deemed that was a threat by him, and the New England Patriots released him. I thought something fishy was going on earlier when I was watching Bill Belichick do his press conference. He do a press conference every Friday. Get ready for the game coming up Sunday or Monday, whatever the case may be. And they was asking some questions about Antonio Brown, and he walked away from the press conference. Didn't want to answer any questions regarding Antonio Brown. There was a lot of stuff. A lot of reporters asking him a lot of stuff about the allegations that were brought toward him, and the coach didn't want to have nothing to do with it. He walked out the press conference. So that kind of gave me, light bulb popped on in my head. I was like, the Patriots might be getting weary of this. And and ever since he arrived with the Patriots, it seemed like he was still trying to be Antonio Brown. When you go to New England, man, you got to be a follower, man. You can't be doing stuff that's gonna stand out, man. He was doing all this, even when he scored the first touchdown pass against Miami Dolphins, he jumping all in the stands with the fans. Ain't nobody with New England does that. They don't do all that stuff. They score a touchdown, you might see them spike the football like Gronk do, or stuff like that, but they're not gonna go over the top like he did, jumping in the stands with fans. That's like unpatriotic way. And I thought that was a problem. He was posing on the sideline with his arms folded, looking at the crowd and all that type of stuff. You don't see that out of any New England Patriots since Belichick and Brady has been running things over there in New England. So, and I just didn't think that was Patriot-like, man. I was just putting all this, in the bank, just looking at all these different incidents. I'm like, man, he still ain't really getting it. He think he can still be AB. You can't be AB over in New England. You got to be Antonio Brown, one of 52 players on the roster contributing to the New England Patriots' success, man. You can't be a standing-out player. It's only one star in New England. That's Tom Brady. Everybody else just got to play their role, and he wasn't willing to do that, man. I think that played a part in, and I think the major part was threatening text messages to the second accuser, and I think that's the reason why his time has ended in New England. Sad thing. I wonder if he's going to get picked up by another team. Maybe he gets one more chance. A lot of people think this could be the end for Antonio Brown. I think maybe he gets another chance. It's a lot of teams need a receiver. Philadelphia Eagles got a lot of receivers injured right now. It's nothing season ending, but with Deshaun Jackson and I think Alshon Jeffrey's nursing some injuries. They're doubtful to play this weekend, but those guys are going to be coming back, so probably scratch them off the list. But you never know. Seattle could look at him. Russell Wilson doesn't have a big time target. He's got he got Dockett over there. The kick returner, punt returner / receiver, man. He's a solid receiver, but to me, he's more of a number 2 or number 3 receiver that can play in a slot. But he's not. They don't have an outside threat. Hopefully, maybe DJ Metcalf can develop into that role. Maybe they do that, but maybe they bring him onto the board though. But I think he might have one more chance after this. If not, this could be the end for him. But I think he might have one more chance. But this next destination, he's gonna have to make it happen though. If it don't work out in the next destination, the next team that he plays for, he's gonna be out the league and out the league for good. So Antonio Brown's got to do some soul searching. Quit threatening these accusations. If you're innocent, let stuff play out. Let the process play out, man. If what dark comes to light. If you feel that you have not done anything wrong in these two different incidents, well, what you do is let it play out. Defend yourself. If you got to go to court, and you let the judicial process play out. But don't be sitting and threatening text messages to the second accuser, knowing that you could be on your last leg with the New England Patriots. Because a lot of teams gonna look at it like, man, if you can't act right with the New England Patriots, a dynasty team that won 6 Super Bowls. If you can't get right with them and their structure that they have, how you gonna come over here and act right? So a lot of teams not gonna want to take a chance. So maybe with the injuries that we've had a lot of injuries in the NFL at the skill position. A lot of players nicked up. So maybe a team take a chance. It'll have to be a contender. It won't be a team that's that's rebuilding. It have to be a contender. Like I said, a Seattle. Maybe look at them. A team to that ilk. They might look at them. So we'll see what plays out. Maybe the Jets look at them. Jets need a receiver. He's good friends with Le'Veon Bell. Maybe they take a chance on him. But they've got to make something happen in there. They haven't won in a long time in New York, man. When the last time they had a good team? Chad Pennington was there back in 2000. Mid-2000, 2008, 2009, 2010, somewhere in the area. You had Chad Pennington. They made a wild card run and got beat by the Patriots in the first round. That was back probably 10 years ago, probably 2009, somewhere in that time frame. So they might look at them. So it's some possibilities out there. I don't think this is the last chance, but teams might, with these accusations, now I'm thinking about it, these teams might, with these accusations, maybe take a step back and let this stuff play out with these sexual accusations, sexual assault accusations he's got on him against him from 2 different women. He's got a sexual accusation, so they might want to let that play out and see what the is. One of them is a civil case. The other one is just a accusation. So it's nothing criminal that's going to put them behind bars, but the teams might not want that distraction right now, so they might let it play out, and maybe they look to bring him on a roster next year. But we'll see, man. I still state that I think it's going one more team. I think he'll have one more shot at it, but this will be his last shot. As you say, if you let Pittsburgh, Oakland was your first strike, the New England Patriots was your second strike. You get this, you go to another team and they release you. That's your third strike, and you're gonna really be out for good. So we'll see how it plays out. This is JB Sports, the man, the myth, the legend, and I holla.